Hey everyone, this is Laurent from Envion, and I just wanted to give you an update for this week. As you can see, I'm not in Berlin. I'm actually in California today, in Los Angeles, and things are humming along at Envion. I will be speaking this week on Wednesday at the Beverly Hills Blockchain ICO group. If you want, we'll send you the link, and anyone in the LA area can go ahead and join us. After that, I'll be heading out and doing some of the most exciting work there is for Envion, which is to meet with our customers, the energy companies. Of course, as you can see in the background here, plenty of sun in California, and that also means plenty of solar power. I'll also be making a stop in Texas before I go back to Berlin. So, it's been just a few months since we went public with the idea of Envion, and some of the first offers that we had, as exciting as they were, are very different than some of the ones that we're getting now. For example, now we're seeing companies that really are not just wanting to sell us some of the overcapacity for existing power plants, but actually want to have us participate more in some of the planning for whether it's individual plant construction or whether it is part of a bigger sort of policy, energy strategy. So these are some of the customers that we'll be meeting with before I head back to Berlin next week, and also be talking at the Blockchain Technology Conference on March 9th when I get back there in Berlin. I wanted to give an update as well. Token distribution is extremely far along. Pretty much every single person that paid with Ether or with Bitcoin has received access to their tokens if they've completed KYC and all the other verification or accreditation procedures. And we still have, though, over 2,000 people that paid with Bitcoin, finished KYC, got sent their email with the PIN to access their wallet, and still have not clicked through and accessed their wallet. So make sure, if you think that you have not been sent your PIN, check your spam folder, check your advertising folder, whatever it may be, and see if we've given you the information in there, and make sure you go ahead and access your tokens as soon as possible. Of course, there are still some people that have requested corrected KYC documents, or maybe had some issues providing accreditation information. So please go ahead, and if we've sent you an email or maybe an SMS, go ahead and follow through in whatever we've asked you to there. Then there's also credit card investors. Just a reminder, everyone who invested via credit card, your tokens are going to be locked for the next 6 months, and that's to prevent chargebacks for Envion, and that's to protect the ICO so that people don't collect dividends, they don't sell their tokens to someone else and then ask their credit card company for a chargeback and get their full investment back. We should also expect some information on new exchanges in the coming week, and things are moving along as well with both our production, with our factory in the EU. We should have the first smaller shipments of hardware coming in the next couple of weeks, and that will be used to prepare the production line for mass production, and also to prepare the pre-mining operation. That's when hardware arrives at the plant. It will be it will be plugged in and start mining in a dust-free warehouse on site at our factory. So that's so that we don't lose a single minute of time possible to be profitably mining and creating dividends for you. We also released some information about dividends last week, just a reminder of how that process is going to work. So all of the mining that's been happening with our MMUs that are in Berlin, and with these new MMUs that come online in the coming weeks, and with the hardware that mines before installation in the containers, all of that is accumulating as dividends. We also have our auditor that is going to be checking all of the accounts and balances there, so that you have outside verifiable proof that the dividends that we are distributing to you are in fact the real profits from the mining operation. So they're going to require some time to do that auditing, to be seeing how the operations perform, seeing what are the total costs and where the profits are. So that timeline is a little bit more, it's going to be in their control, but you can expect when they do release a report, and that'll be something that all of you can see, that all of the dividends that have accumulated, all the profits that have accumulated until then, will be dispersed to all the token owners. So that's where we are this week. Thanks for following along, and hope to have some great news from you on my way back to Berlin. All right, bye-bye.